Welcome once again to the greatest show on cable channel 4. I it is the Ringside Chat. And lucky this week we're talking about tag teams. One of the best ideas ever that came out of San Francisco. Now I am the host. I am the HDK himself, Dirt. This is from my far left, very far left, is the New Midwest timekeeper, Wheels. Wheels, how you doing this week?
I'm doing just fine. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And one half of the Scott County Tag Team Champions, the Mississippi Mad. How you doing this? How you doing this week?
Oh, I'm doing not so good, not so good.
And also, Wheels and Madman are returning guests. Yeah, Madman's a little bit angry this week. And
I noticed that, Dirt.
of
It's
course,
starting to scare me myself.
you get security later.
He is security.
Oh yeah, and of course, for this week, my tag team, Big Day Cool, Stonewall. Okay, let's get start head first into the pile of nothingness.
Calm down now, madman. Be all right, buddy.
Simmer down now.
Don't let us put the chain on you now.
All right,
Yeah.
The dog collar. Shocker.
Okay. Okay, this week we're talking about tag teams. You know, of course, what is a tag team? It's basically two guys against another two guys in a match. You know, of course, going one-on-one. Here's some fun facts about tag team wrestling. It started in 1901 in San Francisco, and the promoters over there introduced tag team wrestling to improve the sport entertainment value. You know, basically it's like a bra and panties match in modern times, but and here is a very interesting fact. October 2nd, 1937, the first Texas Tornado match happened in Houston, Texas, one of my favorite cities, but never been, where all four wrestlers at the same time fight each other. Man, I bet you've been in some Texas Tornado matches. I
Oh,
bet.
a whole bunch, and more than I can count up. And unfortunately, I have to get a partner in most of them.
Of course, you know, Texas Tornado matches are rarely happen nowadays because of hardcore matches and whatnot. And definitely does. So, okay, first question off. Who was the best tag team come out in 2006? Wills.
Oh, that would be a tough one. I would, oh my, well, I would have to go back probably back in the 90s because a return of a tag team happened in 2006, and it was, of course, D-Generation X, probably one of the best tag teams out there, you know?
Yeah.
So I have to go with my boys, Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Which, by the way, Shawn Michaels, you stole my name. Madman.
In 2006, besides the Madman and Crotch and SCW, of course, I will have to say AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. I know those guys on a personal level, and I've seen them wrestle live, and those guys could tear it up.
Stonewall.
Well, I would have to actually go with Madman and Cross because
Because he's shit.
I personally I know Madman personally, but for Crotch, I just met him at a couple shows. He does come to New Midwest Wrestling and wrestle quite a bit. But I have to agree with Jake. DX all the way. But the other one I like is Crime Time.
Yep. Of course, you know, my pick is the Latin American Exchange, LAX. Of course, they are.
Bunch of pussies.
They have Homicide Hernandez. Homicide is a great wrestler on the independent scene, former Jersey All-Pro champion, current Ring of Honor champion. So I gotta go with them, and also I have to go with maybe, gosh, there were so few tag teams last year, and besides LAX, I had to go with 3D.
And as another note for LAX, I ran into them in a Chicago show and they talk smack to me too. So LAX, if you out there listening, oh, you can have both of your boys. I don't need nobody to take both of you punks out.
Interesting.
Whose house?
It's my house, and LAX get in my face again, and they'll find out.
Whose house?
My house.
Whose house?
My house.
Calm down. Sit down.
Okay.
Come on, I'm shocky, madman.
Yeah, we got the cow prog somewhere, don't we?
Yeah, it's right back here, Dirt.
Okay, good. Maybe we should call Wild Safari. No offense. Okay, my next question is tag team wrestling dead? Is it dead, really? Is it just ride and wait for the next team to come?
Well, if you look at WWE, I think they think it's dead, but tag team wrestling will never be dead, actually, in my opinion.
Well, in my opinion, that they try to force me to get a partner in the first place. I say give them 4 or 5 guys at me at once. That's me a tag team. I don't care. But they say according to the rules to get belts like this, I got to get somebody. So I say it's alive and well, as long as they can make the rules for it.
Of course, you know.
And of course, Madman gets a belt that way.
Yeah.
Even though I don't need no partner, though.
Exactly.
Stonewall.
Well, I have to agree with Wills over here that and Man that tag teams ain't dead. The ones that I think are dead that they need to bring back is, for one, the hardcore champion, because most of the wrestlers, all they want to do now is hardcore matches. And for 2, bring back the TV title, because like ECW, they only have 1 title. That's a world title.
Well, okay, it's also ECW as well, so I mean, come on.
Actually, that kind of brings up to my next question. Now, I was reading an article in a highly national magazine that they're asking, should ECW, in their past of having great tag teams in Sabu, RVD, the Dudley Boys, Public Enemy, which no one, if you ask me, all the time, even Benoit, Dean Malenko, Taz, and Sabu actually held together. So, should the new ECW have tag belts, Wills?
Well, I mean, it would add a different aspect to it, but then again, they only have an hour, so, I mean, there's so much they can cram in an hour. But if they expand it more than an hour, they should definitely bring back the tag team title.
I think they should have a tag title, so therefore they got an hour, they can have tag title matches too, because we just don't want to see ECW title matches all the time.
Okay.
I absolutely agree.
Wills, I mean, excuse me. Stonewall.
Oh, wow. Basically, what I was going to say, I don't know if I want to say it or not, where he just said about ECW should, which I got security standing back over here, but I disagree. Unless they end up having ECW on for more than an hour, then they'll be able to fit the tag teams in and have actually decent tag matches without going off the air and have to end up going on the internet and find out who wins.
Yeah, right. And there's only like one tag team now. That's the Sandman and Dreamer left.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and-
basically, it's the old timers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old
So-
school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and ECW only has probably 15 guys, maybe 10 guys at least anymore.
Since they cut half of them last week.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to
At least it
defend the
doesn't.
tag belts every show, though.
Yeah, right. It could be like, you know, Eminem's doing right now. They're going on SmackDown and Raw constantly, you know, together, you know.
Which I think that's good, in a way.
Yeah.
For both shows.
Yeah, because it's kind of inter-promotional since
Yeah.
the Rumble's about a couple days away.
And WWE needs to do that more, because I'm getting tired of seeing just SmackDown by themselves and Raw by themselves.
I have to
Bring 'em
agree
back
with
together.
you, Wills.
So you just want throw a brand away except for ECW, right?
Well, ECW, I mean, that's going to be in the toilet anytime soon. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Never know.
Yeah. So,
But I think they should have, kind of switching the subject a little bit, but I think they should have more competition for Gregory Helms, the cruiserweight champion.
I agree.
I'm really getting tired of
I
seeing
agree with
him having that stinking belt.
Because if they're going to build him up as the longest running champion, well, let's see. He's only
cheap.
defended it like 3 times in the whole year.
Right. The best
Yeah.
cruiserweight of all time, I think myself. I don't know about my
Press
two
this
guests or my
co-host.
the co-host, Mr. Durr here, HDK. Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yes.
Right there, baby.
Actually, in fact, WCW, before they went out of business, had a cruiserweight tag team title. So don't forget about that. You know, I believe Gregory Helms actually held titles WCW.
Yeah, tag titles, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. But of course, I got
3 count.
Yeah, 3 count.
3 count.
Yeah, the boy bands who.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. Like I really want 3 count on my Monday night screen. Okay, this is a question. It's going to relate to all 3 current champions. Okay.
All 3 current tag team champions.
Yeah, TNA and WWE.
Okay.
Okay, who is better on the tag team scene now? LAX, Latin American Exchange, RKO involving Edge and Orton, or Kendrick and London? Who is really the better of those 3 in the nation wide
Well,
wrestling?
I think, I mean, they all 3 have great talent, great abilities, but I think probably the best matches you're gonna see are from Lundgren and his partner on SmackDown, because they can just fly and do their normal thing, and their matches are very exciting. And the other ones, I mean they're good, but you know, I kind of like seeing the flips and the high risk.
High spots.
Yeah.
As
High flyers.
Yeah, high flyers. I think last week PM Sanders once said, I believe, or hot spots. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Even though I hate both of them punks. But I have to give it up to LAX. Yeah, I seen him. And that Hernandez dude think he's big and tough. And I just want to get my hands on him and just break his little buffalo neck and just grind it. And, LAX.
We got that teaser right.
Yeah.
Good.
I hope so.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, the one and only Mississippi Madman right here. But I'll have to say London and Kendrick. But if you want to go back to old school dirt, I would have to say back in WCW, Lex Luger, the Total Package, and Sting.
Oh, I have to agree with you, because I believe Sting and Luger were that underrated tag team ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't you guys agree?
Lex
yes.
Luger is the most overrated talent I've ever seen in my life.
I agree 100%.
Jesus.
Hush, Madman. Michelle.
You better be lucky I like you.
I better get that teaser.
Don't have me call security.
Oh, really? I'm looking for a fight.
Oh, you are, huh?
Yeah, your warm-up match.
Who you want to fight?
I want to fight those 2 bozos that attacked me in New Midwest in December. That's who I want. That's why I'm so mad.
They'll be there on February 3rd.
Maybe you'll have your wish come true, Madman. February 3rd,
hope.
buddy.
Because nobody jumps me and think they're going to get away with it. I saw the last show on January 6th, the New Midwest show. Even though I wasn't there, I saw it. I saw how they made mockery and made fun of me.
Actually,
Not only that, you have people when you're not there watch your back, no matter if you're not there or not.
Actually, this is not the first time that somebody has made fun of Madman. I believe
Right.
back in September, Joe Eastman called your mother.
Let's not go there.
A blankety blank beat,
Let's not
beat,
go there.
beat.
Yeah, but
You don't talk about Mad Mama.
You know what they're talking about now. He talked about man mama. He talked about man mama.
That's why Joe Eastman's no longer in Springfield, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he found out. And so those two goons that Eric Ruffington hired to beat me down, they're gonna find out. February 3rd, I'm coming, and I'm gonna hurt them, and I'm gonna hurt them.
Watch
Wow.
out.
That's one angry folks. That's a one angry man, ladies and gentlemen. More angry than a Southern Democrat.
More angry than a bull you can do than you know what in the woods.
Yeah. Speaking of, I was watching SmackDown last weekend, and I saw these.
I'm sorry.
I was watching this new tag team called, I believe they're called the Untouchables, and Deuce, and never mind, Domino and Cherry.
Oh,
I took one look at these guys. I saw a guy who looks like who's that comedian? Andrew Dice Clay, and the guy from Look Who's Talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Joke.
Yeah.
But the managers like to look at them.
Yeah,
I must say.
I believe JBL put it best, said she would be a great candidate for a job at Sonic.
Yeah, because we're roller skating. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man's pretty angry, ain't ya?
well, I like that joke. But I don't like those two bozos.
Okay.
Instead of wasting our precious time with those jokes, they can have me on SmackDown.
That's
That would be good.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
a
would
very
actually
good
watch
match,
that. Then.
ladies and gentlemen.
so.
Mississippi Man versus Deuce and Domino.
It would fly on my heart.
Yeah, if those two goons lose, Cherry goes to Man.
Hoorah!
There you go.
Yeah.
Cherry is one hot lady.
Yeah.
You guys are staying on my good side. That's good. That's real
You
good.
got to stay on Mississippi Man's good
Vince,
side.
you gotta book that match.
Because we know from experience what Man can do in that ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the
All business.
endless bodies. Isn't that right?
Oh, yes. The body count for the last 3.5 years of me professional wrestling, oh, it's sky high. From TNA all the way down to New Midwest. Just ask Petey Williams. He ain't been right since. And Abyss, the only reason why he's the champion, because he don't have to face me. And he lost the belt because he knew he got to face me in the future.
Because he's scared of you, Madman.
Yeah.
They're all scared of you.
And Kurt
Including me
Angle,
right about now.
and Kurt Angle know I'm coming. And he don't want nothing to do with me when I get
Oh,
there.
you want Kurt Angle?
I
Oh.
want Kurt Angle real bad.
You think they'll let you have Kurt Angle?
I don't
No,
know.
because Kurt Angle will be too scared to get in the ring with me.
What about Samoa Joe?
Some more Joe. Oh, I know for a fact he made a challenge to me a while back too, and I accepted it. Anytime, Samoa Joe, from Wisconsin to Chicago, anytime.
You gotta let us know when something like that big comes up, Madman, for
Oh yeah.
so we can tell the local people about it, and for maybe they can make a
The drive.
extra
Oh,
trip
yes.
down there just to watch the Mississippi Madman in action.
Oh yes. This will be the first spot right here on Ring Chat that I will let everyone know when that match go down.
Really?
Thank you, Madman.
Interesting.
Appreciate it.
Wow. And you actually kind of point on it earlier about Chris Daniels and AJ Styles. We're dubbed the Dream Team in TNA. Chris Daniels and AJ Styles were the best team in like the last 3 years or so.
Yes, they were very good. Their movements, their tag team, our partnership, how the way they work together, oh, it was just awesome.
Well,
I would have to agree that they're. I mean, if I've seen enough tag team wrestling, if the team doesn't really have that chemistry, which they do, I mean, when they're facing each other, but now that they brought that chemistry together, I mean, all they could do is just complement each other at the same time.
well, Stillwolf.
Well, personally, with AJ and Daniels, I like him a lot, but AJ, I used to like him, but I think he's becoming a jerk now. The way he his actions that's in the ring, it's ungodly.
Of course, if you caught Wednesday night TNA from the other night, his actions were, I believe PM Sanders will call it uncalled for, I believe, and dressing up as Raven. Of course, my opinion on this, the last 2 years has been a little bit down, as always, in the tag team scene right now, but I think M&M with Mercury, Joey Mercury, Johnny Nitro, and Melina, actually, I believe were a pretty good team. And, of course, I don't know if you can count Hendrick and Aminal, the new Road Warriors. I don't know if you can count those. Would you guys?
No.
As
No.
good?
No,
I guess.
no.
I guess.
Well, you can, but you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta give him a credit. At least his brother passed away, but he still stayed in the ring and finished his career instead of just dropping all at once. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they was a pretty decent tag team.
My only problem with them was Henrik didn't dress like Animal. That's
Right.
what made me mad.
Right, like he was trying to mock the animal.
That's right. What, he couldn't afford no black tights?
Of course, there's also Draws was supposed to be in that same situation Hendrick was in a couple years ago before Draws got injured, paralyzed actually. Yeah. So, of course, you can catch that stuff off of the Road Warriors DVD, which by the way is out right now. Check your local stores to find that. Of course, my opinion on this, like I said, Nitro, Melina, and Mercury were pretty good. 3-time SmackDown champs.
Melina made that team. Sorry.
By the way, the best
I
damn ring
agree.
entrance ever. Wouldn't you say? Stonewall?
Of Eminem, the best entrance, you think?
Yeah, how
Well-
Melina entrance, the rings.
That's kind of hard to say because I've been watching wrestling ever since I was
Tiny little.
knee high to the grasshopper, as my dad would always say. God rest his soul. But yeah, I'll probably have to go with that.
Hey, man.
What, the greatest tag team of all time?
Well, no, actually,
You're on the wrong subject, man.
yeah,
The best entrance.
yeah.
Best interest. Who cares about an interest? That's all I gotta say about that.
Calm down.
Simmer down.
All I say is get your butt down to the ring and fight. Fight. Fight.
Deep breath. In, out.
In, out.
Will, do you want your opinion on that?
I'm backing up.
Okay. One final topic. If you stop watch wrestling today, who would you say that was your favorite tag team ever in wrestling? Will,
LOD.
because
Because, I mean, when they came out, no matter if they were a face or heel, the fans loved them, and everybody they faced was scared because they knew they were going to get their butts kicked every single night. And I just love the shoulder pads.
oh yeah.
I just love the entire look.
Do you have the shoulder pads when you're a lad?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I have to say.
Still got them?
Now I actually gave them away, but I wish I didn't because that would be a great piece of history to hold on to.
Madman, your favorite tag team all time?
The team that takes after my heart. Demolition. Kick your stick of teeth in. X and Smash and Fuji.
Oh yeah, Boogie, the manager.
Mr. Fuji.
Yeah. Stumble.
Best of all time. Well, there's several that I liked actually. There was Sting and Luger. There was
Heart Foundation, maybe?
DX, Heart Foundation, and LOD. The reason why LOD, because they are local boys from Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City.
Of course, Will's supporting the Bears and their Super Bowl hustle. Is that right, hustle?
If we have enough time, Dirt.
They're Super Bowl shuffle.
Okay. We're kind of running out of that time. My opinion is, my actually personal favorite was Public Enemy when they came on to. I know, Wheels. You say what? Because they actually are a little bit of fan favorites, and also they put people through tables. Man, you know, putting people through tables.
Oh yes, I like putting people through tables.
Okay. Any questions, comments, whatever, go to email me wrestlingrsc@yahoo.com. MySpace, of course. We all have of us on our pages. Anything else? Quick? Anything? Everybody want to say?
Yeah, while we have a couple seconds left, whatever, we need to introduce this title right here that Man's got from the other wrestling federation that he is in.
Up north, Scout County Championship Wrestling.
Tag team champions.
Me and my partner Crotch, who I was forced to have as a partner, but he turns out to be an okay guy.
Yeah, usually that becomes the case in the history of wrestling. Except for the giant Sting incident in '98. But we're kind of going out of time for that. I believe anything else, like I said, go to email me or us, MySpace. Of course, you all know that from previous shows. If you're not, there will be a little bar on the screen. For Dirt, myself, Stonewall, Mississippi Madman, and Wheels. Have a good night, and don't jump the wrestlers.